If you're a runner, these will be a revelation, but they have some surprising other benefits as well. Regular viewers will know that I've lost my daily earbuds. However, Shokz got in touch at just the right time and said, "Do you fancy checking out our brand new OpenFit?" To which I said, "Yes, please." They're also very kindly sponsoring this video, but every single opinion you hear is obviously my own. Now, the OpenFit do need explaining because they're probably unlike any other earbud you've used. And also, they have some very unique use cases, which I don't think you'd think about straight away. So, let's get into it. As always, let's start with the specs and the pricing. So the OpenFit are now available in the UK for £179.95. And these are open ear, I'll explain how that works in a moment, true wireless earbuds. They offer 28 hours of listening with the charging case, and a quick 5-minute charge gives you 1 hour of battery life. They connect via Bluetooth 5.2, they've got an IP54 water resistance rating, they've got touch controls, AI noise cancellation for calls, and dual microphones to capture your voice during those calls. So how do these work? Well, basically they've got this patented technology called direct pitch, which means that they pipe music into your ears without filling the ear canal. Most earbuds do go into your ear canal and fill that entire hole. These don't. These kind of sit on your ear here, and you can still hear the music, and you don't annoy everyone around you because they can't hear it. And based on that, I know you've got loads of questions straight away. What do they sound like? Are they comfortable? Can I use them for calls? And why would I buy these? Let me explain. Firstly, I think these are the comfiest earbuds I've ever worn, and that's because they don't go into your ear. As I mentioned, you kind of put them on your ear like this, very simple to attach to your ear, and they just rest there. They rest on the inside of your ear, so there's hardly any pressure. And also, if you've ever had issues with earbuds falling out of your ears, which I have had in the past, this doesn't happen with the OpenFit because they have this dolphin arc ear hook. Brilliant name, by the way, but it sits over your ear and you can do anything. They do not come off. And the good news is they will fit any ear because that dolphin arc adapts to your ear shape. They also use this soft silicone, which is very comfortable and means you can wear these for long periods of time, which is very important given their use cases. And the other thing that I've come to really appreciate with the OpenFit is just how light they are. They're 8.3 grams, which is nothing. And honestly, when you've got these in your ears, you barely know they're there. I've been wearing these for long periods of time and they don't fatigue. You don't get that horrible thing where your ear starts to ache when you've had them in for a long time. And even the touch controls, which normally I'm not a fan of, are very unobtrusive on these. You don't accidentally press them, and also you don't have to press them too hard to make them work. So you don't have to push the bud into your ear to start and stop music. It's just very convenient. When it comes to sound, these shouldn't sound as good as they do. We're taught with earbuds that they're supposed to go into your ears and completely cover up that entire ear canal in order to get decent bass response and, well, a decent sound. These don't do that. They use that direct pitch technology to pipe music into your ears, and it sounds incredible. It's detailed, there's a decent wide sound stage. The bass response goes much lower than it should do, again, given the fact that these aren't going into your ears. And if you're wondering how these achieve decent bass response, it's due to open bass technology, which again is a Shokz design. They also use something called dynamic range control, which adjusts the EQ in real time. It's very hard to test that, obviously, but they sound great. I don't know how they do it. Shokz keep releasing products that defy physics. They've even nailed the case, which if you watch this channel regularly, you'll know I'm absolutely obsessed with. But the OpenFit snap perfectly into there via magnets. It's a great size, it charges them, it uses USB-C. However, I know you're still asking one very important question. Who would buy these? I think there are 4 use cases for the OpenFit. The first one is quite obvious, it's running, and I do quite a lot of running around our neighbourhood, where there's loads of roads to cross, loads of traffic, and just lots of stuff happening around you. And as nice as it can be to shut yourself away in your own noise-cancelled world, it can be incredibly dangerous. I've had 1 or 2 fairly near misses because of that, which is why the OpenFit are so useful. Because they don't completely fill your ear canal, you can still hear what's going on around you. The fact you can hear stuff while you're running makes the entire run far safer. And yes, I know other earbuds have transparency modes, but that's never the same as actually hearing the world around you naturally. And I have tried other earbuds which, like the OpenFit, let the sound in properly, but they never sound very good themselves. The great thing about the OpenFit is that you get that natural input of the world, but also you get fantastic sound. The second use case is the gym. These are fantastic gym earbuds. And this is a brilliant test for that direct pitch technology because my gym, like every gym, is very noisy. You've got clanging weights, people talking and shouting and making those weird grunting noises, music on in the background, air conditioning. These really have to work against all of that noise. And they do. Somehow I can still hear the podcast I'm listening to or the music I'm listening to, even if it's competing with other music that's playing in the gym itself. They're also a dream to use while weight training. So normally if I have my earbuds in, the ones that go straight into your ear without the dolphin ear hook, as soon as I lie back on the bench, they fall out. With these, you lie back and they stay resolutely within your ear. They don't fall out. You don't have to readjust them. You barely know they're there. The third use case is taking and receiving calls. These are brilliant for that task. I've often said that I don't understand why people use headphones or earbuds that completely close off your ears when you're making a call. With these, you can hear your own voice, which means you can hear yourself naturally talking without the kind of synthesized transparency mode bringing yourself in, and you can hear the other person perfectly, and they can hear you because of those dual mics. The fourth use case of the OpenFit is one that you probably wouldn't think about as being a benefit, but that is using these around the home. For instance, if you're cooking dinner in the kitchen and then your child or your partner suddenly needs you, you can hear them. Being the father of a very young son, this is incredibly important. So if there's some commotion going on in the other room, or if he's tried to insert a piece of toast into my Xbox and my girlfriend wants to let me know about it, I can hear them. I'd never hear that if I was wearing a pair of earbuds with noise cancelling turned on, so these are an absolute an Xbox saver. And that battery life means you can keep these in for long periods of time, whether you're working out, if you're on calls, or if you're just pottering about the house. I think that Shokz have nailed it with the OpenFit. I use these for all of those scenarios that I've just mentioned, but if you just use them for one, I still think they're worth the money. I think the main reason these are so impressive is because they shouldn't work. This design shouldn't sound as good as it does. It shouldn't be as comfortable as it is. It shouldn't be as good for taking calls, listening to music, working out. I just don't know how they've done it. These are now my favourite gym headphones, among other things, but if you want to find out more about the OpenFit, just click that link in the description. The other thing that these work very well with is my Apple Watch Ultra, and if you've still got some time, keep watching for a link to another video where I took this to New York City.